Ladies and gentlemen, Massey University's graduation ceremony is about to begin. Please stand for the official procession.
Thank you. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing. I thought as graduates you'd have learned by now. And join with us in singing the traditional graduation song Gaudiamus, the words of which are printed on page 9 of the programme. Seated. Ena waka, ena mana whakahi, ena tai wha, tēnā koutou katoa. Kia ora ana, talofa lava, malawela lei, whakalofa lahi atu, taloha ni, whakatalofa atu, ni sabula, ni min hau, namaste, mahaba. On behalf of the Massey Council, welcome to the great student city of Palmerston North, irrespective of its weather, and to Massey's May graduation ceremonies. We have 5 graduation ceremonies this week, during which we'll recognise the achievement of some 1,326 students, and 42 of these will be conferred with the highest academic qualification, a doctoral degree. Graduation Day is a day of celebration. It's an opportunity for the university, your whānau, family and friends to recognise your hard work and success. And this year it will be a lot easier than usual, as Massey's graduation ceremonies are being streamed live on the internet. There's a link to Graduation Live on the Massey University homepage. That means that not only do we have this rather large audience here today in the theatre, but you will have family members, friends and the occasional interested browser watching from around New Zealand and around the world. My advice to those of you graduating today is to take your time crossing the stage, and after you're capped and receive your scroll, turn and acknowledge the audience, because the cameras are just here in front of us. The entire ceremony will be preserved permanently on Massey's YouTube channel, so in years to come you'll be able to relive what I'm sure for many of you will be one of your proudest moments. And while talking of recognition, I think it is important that you don't forget to say a big thank you to all of those who have supported you and contributed to your success during your studies. That's family, friends, and the faculty and support staff of Massey University. And just to make sure you don't forget, I'd like you to join me in recognising them now. In my capacity as Chancellor, I have 2 principal responsibilities. The first is to chair the Massey Council, the body which is responsible for the governance framework within which the university operates, and the second is to lead ceremonial occasions such as this graduation ceremony. And the ceremony that we're about to go through today is very traditional, having its roots in ceremonies which developed some 800 years ago. Traditions such as the robes that we wear, capping, the mace, the singing of Gaudeamus, and the awarding of honorary degrees to outstanding citizens links us to the strong heritage of universities. Universities are institutions of higher learning in which the teaching and learning environment is provided by academics who are actively involved in the generation of new knowledge through research and scholarship. You will all graduate today as the beneficiary of a university education. As a university graduate, you will be critical to the future social, economic and cultural development of your communities. And this is a responsibility that you should not take lightly, particularly considering the amount of investment that they have already made in you. As a graduate of Massey University, you will inherit the reputation of this highly regarded institution. And the reputation of a university is built on the achievements of its past and current faculty and its past students. And Massey graduates have made major contributions to communities and economies all over the world. You will have met some of these defining people through our recent advertisements, excellence awards, and by sheer reputation. People like Kate Sylvester, Sir Richard Taylor, Kerry Morgan, the Honourable Stephen Joyce, Sir Graham Henry, and the late Sir Paul Callaghan, just to mention a few. We do pride ourselves on producing people who put New Zealand on the global map for its innovation, creativity, research and teaching, as we also do for all of our can-do graduates who get out there and just flat out make a difference. It's this performance track that allows us to rightly claim to be the engine that will drive the new New Zealand. To ensure we continue to invest in our future, we are putting a lot of money into our Manawatū campus so that we can continue to provide the very best working and learning environment for students and staff. By the end of this year, we will have relocated all the Manawatū-based College of Education staff from the Hokowhitu campus onto the site at Turitea. Work is underway to restore and seismically strengthen our heritage buildings, the Sir Geoffrey Perrin building, formerly the old main building, and the refectory. This will be done over the coming 3 years and involves relocating some staff and teaching space into temporary facilities while we build new buildings and refurbish others. I can assure you that the results will greatly enhance the working and learning environment on what is already recognised as one of the most attractive campuses in the world. Over a slightly longer time frame, over 9 years, you would have learnt today that we're going to significantly upgrade and expand the vet school, or more correctly, the Institute of Veterinary Animal and Biomedical Sciences, to ensure we have world-class facilities to match the world-class vet students we produce every year. The expansion will also allow us to increase the number of the annual vets graduating by 40 students to 140 per year. Some of the highlights of this year for our colleges illustrate well the contributions Massey's people, the staff, students and graduates are making. So I'll now very briefly touch on those from the College of Business whose graduates we are recognising this afternoon. The College of Business has welcomed a new Pro-Vice-Chancellor this year, Professor Ted Zorn, a management communications specialist and highly regarded researcher and teacher from the University of Waikato. In June, the New Zealand Centre for Personal Financial Education was launched in partnership with Westpac Bank to improve New Zealand's knowledge, attitude and behaviour towards money matters. The School of Aviation is marking a milestone this year, celebrating 25 years of producing aviators with a difference. The school is one of only a few globally to provide professional pilot training with university accredited qualifications. The ANZ Massey Economics Challenge, a competition that challenges secondary school students to tackle the savings crisis, was hosted in 3 locations this last year for the first time, at Albany, Manawatū and Whangarei. It's been an annual highlight of the College of Business's calendar for the past 3 years. And 2 College of Business lecturers, David Smith from the School of Economics and Finance and David Lyon from the School of Aviation, are amongst the PhD graduates today, so my congratulations to them. You should all graduate today very proud of your achievements, but also honoured by the reputational mantle that you will inherit. I challenge you now to go forward as Massey alumni, to make your own contribution, grow your own reputation, and in doing so, add further to the proud heritage that you're now part of. Lastly, I would urge you to stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our active alumni association. So congratulations, continue to work hard, but above all, enjoy yourselves. Nō reira, kātou iho nā manakitana, kia koutou katoa. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Dr. Russell Ballard, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia.
Chancellor. The Pro-Vice Chancellor of the College of Business and the Head of the School of Communication, Journalism and Marketing will present to you graduates and recipients of certificates, diplomas and degrees in the College of Business.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Certificate in Business Studies the candidates I am about to name. Paul Charles Tero Aroha, Letherby. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I am about to name. Ralph Lindsay Boardman. Janice Margaret Burns. Amber Jessie Garrett. Michael George Joho. Sharon Marie Mildon. Samantha Jody Rogers. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Accountancy the graduands I am about to name. Tracy Louise Andrews. Nicole Claire Cook. Rachel Eva Goss. Barbara Mary Hollings. Namiko Carolina Leslie. Sylvia Mujuru. Julie Margot Radich. Maria Joan Radich. Renee Patricia Schauwick. My apologies. Gemma Marie Shaw. Shelley Kate Simpson. Ying Yan. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Applied Economics the graduands I am about to name. Jessica Channing. Sean Paul Freeman. Claire Doreen Nolan, Massey Scholar. Snehal Ruben Bhatt. Lonik Harkness. Corey Arnold Lindsay Harris. Craig Philip Hatfull. Samuel John Henderson. Nicholas Edward Alexander Jenkins. Malit Taraka Kinawina. Jintavat Kamfranzi. Tirawit Pulpino. Juan Shen. Philip Kevin Stevenson. Daniel Tier. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Aviation Management the graduands I am about to name. Jin Chang Ang. Nicholas John Ashley, Massey Scholar. Matthew William Birchall. Chia Hon Lee. Brendan Michael McCown. Louise Joanne O'Donnell. John Terrence Simpson. Rudy Daniel Arne Smith. Jean Stallman. Ching Tang. Yu Yong Tse. Ralph Philip Ward. Charlotte Ann Webby. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Business Studies the graduands I am about to name. Simon Graham Anir. J. Dwayne Bent. Joanne Marie Benton. Noor Bibi. Patrick David Bauer-Dean. Samuel Luke Boyd. Seth William Briers. Wei Wei Kai. Diane Frances Chapman. Louis Charles Clarkson. Sandeep Isaac David. Hannah Laura Dunn. Susan Margaret Eden. Tommy Lee Eastman. Kelsey Ann Edlin. Elizabeth Jenny Iyer. James Sampson Fastier. Kay Elizabeth Fenton. Casey Foster. Owen Peter Freiberg. Max David Futakowski Stanley. Stephanie Laura Gardner. Catherine Jane Gibbs. Alice Francesca Goodwin. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite Maurice James to address the graduands. Maurice is a chartered accountant and a partner in a provincial accounting practice based out of New Plymouth called Staples Rodway. Her client base is a mixture of both commercial and farming clients. She and her husband also spent 20 years dairy farming in Taranaki, and during that time won the New Zealand Share Milker of the Year competition in 1994. They sold their dairy farm in 2008. As a result of her strong connections to the rural sector, Maurice was awarded a Nuffield Scholarship in 1998, which provided the opportunity for her to travel extensively throughout Asia, Europe and the US and view agriculture from a global perspective. With this wider understanding of both business and agriculture, Maurice then found herself with opportunities to participate in New Zealand agriculture at a governance level. She was a founding director of Fonterra and also of Dexcel, which was the forerunner of Dairy New Zealand. And she's just completed a 9-year term on the board of Landcorp Farming Limited and currently still serves on the board of FMG Insurance Group and the TSB Bank Limited. She's also deputy chair of the TSB Community Trust. Maurice.
Thank you. Firstly, to all the parents, caregivers and supporting friends and relatives here today, welcome. Also too, welcome to the Massey staff who join with us to witness this celebration of academic success by yet another class of graduands. The continuous support and assistance you have all provided to these people over the last 3 or 4 years is much appreciated. And no doubt, as you go on to celebrate their success later today, they will take the opportunity to say thank you. Graduation Day is definitely a milestone to be celebrated. And to all of the graduands, I sincerely congratulate you. You too are no doubt feeling very proud and maybe a little relieved that all of your toil and sweat is at last being acknowledged and recognised by this symbol of success, your degree. When I was your age, going to university and getting a degree was held in very high regard. It still is. But back then, such an achievement would have opened many doors to many great jobs. Unfortunately, things have somewhat changed. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and those were very different times. There were plenty of jobs, and they were easy to get. I left school at the end of the sixth form, just 16. One of the senior teachers at school was a real bully and made our lives miserable, so I decided I didn't want to or have to put up with that, and I told my parents I wanted to leave. There was no pressure from them to stay because, in those days, if you left school, there was little doubt that you would be able to get a good job. And sure enough, after a bit of discussion, a few phone calls, and just one interview, I got a job as a teller at a bank. I also enrolled at night school to study accountancy, encouraged by my father, who thought that because I was good at maths, accountancy would be a logical career. That's truly about how much thought went into planning for my future. I went on to study accountancy part-time at Polytech and gained my professional qualifications 5 years later while employed by the Post Office Savings Bank. There was never any doubt during that time that I would have a job, and it would be a well-paying one at that. I was lucky. I had choices back then, far more than most of you have these days. How times have changed. Today, I hear of many of you that will wait for more than 6 or 8 months, sometimes longer, to get your first job. I even hear of some students that have applied for over 100 vacancies without success. That's tough. That's really tough. So while congratulations are definitely the order of the day, life for you is just about to get interesting. The challenges have just begun. You're about to step out into the big wide world and make your mark. So are hundreds of other graduates. Therefore, I have a question for you. How are you going to distinguish yourself from the masses? Why would I, as a potential employer, offer you a position ahead of all of the other applicants? Here are some simple tips. From my perspective, this is not rocket science. And if you put yourself in the position of the employer, you will see that actually what I'm about to say is just common sense. The key things that I look for are attitude, personality, and reputation. So what do I mean by attitude? For me, attitude is the way that you see your place in the world and how you reflect that to others around you. Are you a giver or a taker? Do you recognise that success is earned, not bestowed or inherited? Do you want to continue to learn, or do you know it all already? Are you a clock watcher, or is the clock never on? Are you respectful, flexible and resourceful? Or do you expect that things will get easier now that you have your degree? Do you really want to work? If so, how hard? Do you have an open mind? Do you care? What is important to you outside of work, and how do you fit that into your life? These are the sort of things that I will try to find out about you before I offer you a job. While a top-class academic record is admirable, that is not the only priority for me. I am not expecting a great deal of skill and knowledge specific to the job I have to offer. Quite frankly, you will learn most of what you need to know on the job. What I'm really looking for is someone that wants to work and learn and be part of a team that will help grow the business. Someone that is willing to share a vision and a passion and give that little bit more than is expected or specified under their employment contract. Personality. This is all about how you will fit into the workplace and the world in general. Are you a team player? How do you cope with stress or conflict? What is your definition of success or happiness? Is your cup half full or half empty? What is your personal culture? Do you know what culture means? Are you a leader or a follower? Do you listen? Can you be your own person? Are you willing to express an opinion? Do you have initiative? Working in the real world is not an extension of university. It is a step up into real life. It is the time when you accept responsibility for yourself and become fully independent. You will need energy and drive. You will need tenacity and commitment. You will need to stand on your own 2 feet. It is unlikely that there will ever be another time in your life when an early start means 9 a.m. And then there is reputation. This is about how you portray yourself to others and how others perceive you. All I want to say about reputation is that it will follow you everywhere. It is very hard to earn and incredibly easy to give away, especially in this day and age of instant communication and social media networks. How times have changed. You know, when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s, hardly anybody drank wine, so a salve really was just a red sausage. Beer came in flagons or jugs, and stubbies were shorts. If we wanted to contact someone overseas, we booked a toll call with an international toll operator. And if it was urgent, we sent a telegram that probably took 2 days to get there. We watched the Jetsons and Lost in Space on TV, and we expected to be living on the moon by 2010. While we haven't yet conquered the moon or outer space, we have dramatically changed the way we communicate. Today, communication is instant and visual and global. It cannot be deleted, and it can be traced. Even more concerning is that the written word or text can have many meanings and can be so easily misinterpreted or misconstrued. It can even be sent to the wrong person at the push of a button. Be very careful how you use Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Live in the moment, but don't forget about the importance of tomorrow. It could make or break your reputation. And please understand that when you are employed by someone, you are part of their reputation. That employer will be looking to you to build relationships with customers and suppliers, with your fellow colleagues, with bankers and other professional advisors. You are their voice, their face, their business. Whatever you do will reflect on them. So 3 simple things to think about as you try to distinguish yourself from the masses: attitude, personality, and reputation. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what to look for in a business when you're looking for a job, and the 3 things I think are most important are culture, strategy, and networking and relationships, but I don't have long enough. So one of the things I just wanted to sort of talk about is the importance of relationships and networking. Every business relies on customers and suppliers. The key link between these could be you. You have to be able to communicate articulately and professionally with both. In most businesses, in order for growth to occur, you will need to expand these relationships and will need to develop a network of contacts and referrers to assist you to spread the word. This is a challenge. Not everyone is comfortable mixing business and pleasure, but unfortunately with technology and communication the way it is today, we're often working 24/7. Again, the message is therefore, be careful about what you do when you are having fun. So there you have it. You have a degree, you're about to leap into the great unknown and to distinguish yourselves from the masses. I suggest you focus your strengths with respect to attitude, personality, and reputation. I also suggest that you look for a business that has a great culture, a clearly defined strategy, and builds relationships and networks that convert into success. So where do you find such businesses? Actually, this is where your luck kicks in. You've just graduated from Massey University. a university that has incredibly strong links to agriculture. And agriculture accounts for 58% of total merchandise export revenues for New Zealand. The world population is forecast to grow by another 35% to over 9 billion people by 2040. And the world demand for protein continues to grow faster than the population due to dramatic changes in wealth and diet, especially throughout Asia. If you had to back a sector for growth and opportunity, you couldn't really go past agriculture. Furthermore, there are a huge number of options for you to be part of this sector. Aside from the practicalities of being a farmer, there are endless opportunities in science, research and technology, marketing and promotion, innovation, advising and finance. Graduating from the College of Business does not mean that you have to limit yourself to the traditional role of bean counter or bookkeeper. It is a great base to start from, but the possibilities are endless in terms of expanding your horizons. Historically, the agriculture sector has been very willing to share knowledge and encourage personal growth and development. I myself always found farming discussion groups and farming competitions a great learning forum, one where you could comfortably ask a dumb question and not be ridiculed or written off. While my accountancy qualification provided a solid base to build upon, I think my greatest opportunities developed from being willing and able to participate in forums such as discussion groups, conferences, Sharemaker of the Year competitions, and other continuing education opportunities like the Nuffield Farming Scholarship. This scholarship provided an opportunity to travel extensively overseas and view agriculture from a global perspective. For me, that was a life-changing catalyst that springboarded me off the farm and into boardrooms around the country. There are many other such programs and opportunities for people such as yourselves. The Kellogg's Rural Leadership Program, FAME, the Global Young Leaders Conference, Rotary Scholarships, they are endless. There is no apparent ceiling or exclusion for women participants either. If anything, I have always found that agriculture is more willing than most sectors to recognise and develop talented women. We only have to look at people such as Nicola Shadbolt, a very successful and well-respected member of staff here at Massey, to see that women can reach the highest and most influential positions of responsibility in agriculture. And there are many other examples of successful women in agriculture in New Zealand. Jacqueline Rowath, Mavis Mullins, Bronwyn Monopoly and Alison Patterson, to name just a few. All of these women have had or are having a huge impact in the New Zealand rural sector and even in the wider community. All I can suggest to you is use your connections and your talent to get involved in agriculture in the best way you can. You will not only be contributing to New Zealand's economy, but you will enjoy being part of a sharing and dynamic business sector that can offer you whatever opportunities you wish to follow. It is there for your taking, you just have to grab it. And never stop learning. In particular, learn to understand Asia. Take every opportunity to experience their culture, learn their language, understand their politics and their motivation. Asia, particularly China, Indonesia and India, will have a far greater influence on the fortunes of New Zealand than Europe or the US will ever have. Embrace this change in focus with an open mind. Don't be afraid of difference. And remember, with the right attitude, a positive personality, and a well-deserved strong reputation, you can achieve anything. Develop and protect all three attributes to the best of your ability, and you will find that, as Thomas Jefferson once said, the harder you work, the luckier you will seem to be. Thank you, and I wish you all well as you embark on the next stage of your lives as a graduate of the Massey University College of Business.
Thank you, Maurice, and thank you for reminding the graduates of the importance of soft skills to your ability to distinguish yourself to future employers and in service. Those important skills such as attitude, passion, commitment, and communication skills, and the importance of continuously building on your reputation, not destroying it. Thank you. We'll now continue with the conferment of degrees and the awarding of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Business Studies the graduands I am about to name. Ryan Martin Groen. Louise Kathleen Hammond. Mary Ann Millicent Harrison. Kelly Ann Hartley. Duncan Ian Hay. Richard Alexander Herodine. Rachel Ann Hogan. Hui Mei Huang. Chong Huang. Robert Douglas Jenkins. Samantha Ann Johnston. Caleb Jade Kahupokoro. Tyler Ann Keenlyside. James Arthur Kennedy. Sarah Paulette Jude Kilcolly. Xiaojing Kong. Sarah Rose Lake. Mark James Langdon. Joanne Marie Lapthorne. Jennifer Grace Larson. Nicholas Anthony Macklin. Christopher Ian Marnie. Callum Bernie Matheson. Gemma Marie Matheson. Thaddeus John McCarthy. Michael John Tobias McKeever. Paula Marie Mackenzie. Lucy Frances McManaway. Lauren Skye McWilliam. Sweeney Kit Sing Ng. Leah Flora Nichols. Leslie Ann Nielsen. Samuel Paul Ogilvie. Matthew Liam Palmer. Dale John Phillip. Freya Rosalie Phillips. Katie Louise Pottinger. Danelle Martina Richardson. Jiao Rong. Janet Margaret Rowe. Hayden Kevin Simmons Massey Scholar. Eloise Rose Simmons. Charlotte Mary Smelt. Philippa Susan Smith. Jenny Charlotta Smith. Katie Louise Summerton. Brent Michael Stanford. Timothy Mark Surginal. Hannah Helene Robbie Trail. Jerem William Caradus Tuck. Teresa Marie van Dugteren. Stephen Matthew Wales. Melissa Ann Warren. Hayden John Noble Watson. Shelley Jessica Watson. Amy Caroline Wyndon Richardson Massey Scholar. Samuel Paul Frederick White Massey Scholar. Alison Eva Wills. Andrea Catherine Wood. Conrad David Wood. Xiao Yui Yu. Xiting Zhang. Jin Zhen. Hexi Zhao. Li Zhen Zhu. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Communication the graduands I am about to name. Emily Jeannie Amy. Casey Michelle Angland, Massey Scholar. Jordan Andrew Dempster. Louise Haynes. Catherine Vera Chiquita Irving. Renee Harata Kingi. Natasha Marie Kirk. Callista Elizabeth Ann Knock. Catherine Margaret Merrick. Ariel Koaroa Monk. Nicole Julie Morgan. Tessa Marie Newton. Kathleen Faye O'Connor. Lana Elizabeth Sklenars. Amy Jean Stewart Badger. Osias Samuel Streeter. Laura Kim Tantrum. Lucy Brooke Townend. Daniel Stephen Walraven. Alex James Ward. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite Rongamai Taiapa Aporo to present an item. Rongamai has performed at a number of our graduation ceremonies over the years and is enrolled at Massey University in the Te Aho Taitarangi Total Immersion Teaching Training course. Today he will be singing Come Fly With Me and would like to dedicate this song to all the graduates and their families. Rongamai will also be leading the national anthem at the end of the session. Rongamai.
Fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's float down to Peru. In Llama Land, there's a one-man band, and he'll toot his flute for you. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear the angels cheer, because we're together. Otherwise it's such a lovely day. Just say the words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's so perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Once I get you up there, where the air is rarefied, we'll just glide starry-eyed. Once I get you up there, I'll be holding you so near. You may hear all the angels people's cheer, because we're together. Weather-wise, it's such a lovely day. You just say those words and we'll beat those birds down to Acapulco Bay. It's perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come fly with me, let's fly, let's fly. Pack up, let's fly away. Thank you.
Thank you, Rongamai. It's good to see that the art of crooning is not dead. We'll now proceed with the conferment of degrees and the awarding of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Business Studies, the graduands I am about to name. Aaron Christopher Duty, Massey Scholar. Lydia Yuk Hay Kirker. Kelly Lee Weaver, Massey Scholar. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Business Studies the candidates I'm about to name. Amy Joy Carroll. Dean Philip Cox. Richard Cameron French. Bronwyn Marie Kenny. Gemma Louise Michael Lindegren. Lawrence Lowe. Gary Dean Manson. Natalie Frances McClelland. Brenda Marie Osborne. Rosemary Jean Randall. Delwyn Francis Sinclair. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for Graduate Diploma in Journalism Studies the candidate I am about to name, Joshua William Smith. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Graduate Diploma in Occupational Safety and Health the candidates I am about to name, Patricia Allen. Catherine Barbara Cantillon. Peter Frederick Parker. Rainier Johannes Stubb. Lillian K. Wilkinson. Carly Melina Yukich. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for Postgraduate Certificate in Business the candidate I am about to name, Victoria Ruth Kershaw. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Aviation the candidate I am about to name, Libo Yang. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in Business and Administration the candidates I am about to name. Samantha Natalia Bleakley. Talitha Claessens. Brady Douglas Corkle with distinction. Simon Gerard Beagle Crossan. Susanna Garcia Garcia. Carn Michael Allen Heavey. Simone Claire Lecain. Farai Metuku. Khan Le Nguyen. Jagruti Jayante Kika Patel. Mary Rose Rinaldi with distinction. Ashley Jane Thompson with distinction. Robert Stewart Torr. Paula Jane Nell Tweed with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the postgraduate diploma in Health Service Management the candidates I am about to name. Kudzai Hove. Barbara Ann Smith. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Applied Economics with Honors the graduand I am about to name. Kate Ain Leonard, second-class honors. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Aviation the graduands I am about to name. Timothy John Graham, second-class honors. Martin Paul Johnson. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Business Administration the graduand I am about to name, Michael Jeremy Herman. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Finance the graduands I am about to name, Peng Cheng, second-class honors. Mark Stephen Davidson, second-class honors. Erica Ramirez Tunyo with distinction. Shuang Yang, second-class honors. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Management the graduands I am about to name. Richard Mark Burton. Christy Ann Elstone with distinction. Andrew Howard Evans with distinction. Shirley Ann Lee Gardner, second-class honors. Myrna Xiaoyun Ma. Wendy Joan Newport Smith. Sharon Ethel Joy Poynton. Yi Song, second-class honors. Ian Richard Westcott. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
Tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou. Greetings to you all. Chancellor, we now reach the point in our program where we recognise the work of our doctoral students. As you mentioned earlier, there are 42 doctoral students who will be graduating this week, and we are about to meet 3 of them. Can I say directly to the graduates, thank you for studying with Massey University. We are delighted to have provided you with that opportunity. We wish you well with your career, and we will watch that develop with interest. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name. Sarithorn Sivalais. Civilise found that Pacific Basin markets are more responsive to political risk than other emerging markets. Moreover, stock return premiums are found during the periods of military governments in Pakistan and Thailand. Specifically for Thailand, the level of corporate political connectedness is found to be a factor in stock pricing and an important determinant of the firm's financial performance. Dr. Sivalais. David Keith Lyon. You may be able to tell that Mr. Lyon is a member of staff from the popularity there. Mr. Lyon investigated the commercial performance of New Zealand airport companies from incorporation 20 years ago until 2008. The study compared the performance of the 7 largest airports, both individually and collectively, against the objectives stated in the original policy document. Mr. Lyon found that commercial performance had achieved policy outcomes and, therefore, concluded that commercialisation had been successful. Dr. Lyon. David John Smith. Mr. Smith's study of capital structure, determinants and financing behaviour of New Zealand firms found that New Zealand firms use debt to compete more aggressively against their rivals. He also found consistent trends in the financing policies of firms. He further found that the speed of adjustment of firms towards target capital structures varies across industries. Dr. Smith.
At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain seated until the processions have assembled in the foyer. Remain in your seats. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. So please stand now and join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, led by Rongamai Taiapa Aporo, the words of which are printed on page 10 of the programme.
Yesua Monga iwi matora Atafakarongo me aroha noa Kia hua ko te pai Kia tau toa ta whai Mana ki tia mai Ao te aroa God of nations at thy feet In the bonds of love we meet Hear our voices we entreat God defend our free land God Pacific's triple stars From the shaft of strife and war Make her praises heard afar God defend